How can you learn to develop moderation? Pan metron aristos, it says in Greek. Everything in moderation is how we translate that, but it literally means everything measured the best. The best way is for everything to be measured, all things in moderation. And so that's kind of pointing to the royal path, but not really. It's not exactly the royal path, but how can you develop moderation? Well, probably for most of us, the first thing we need to start is with the mouth, whether it be speaking, or whether it be eating. Those two things. So you start out by saying, today, I'm going to watch. I'm going to be vigilant. I'm going to be prayerful. I'm going to ask God to help me. And I'm going to say, I'm going to intentionally speak less. I'm going to intentionally give 5 seconds before I start to speak. I'm going to intentionally cultivate many thoughts before I open my mouth. I'm going to intentionally avoid idle talk. And if I do perhaps end up speaking idly, I'm going to punish myself pedagogically by not eating a sweet today, or doing 5 prostrations, or doing 100 Jesus prayer, or whatever, or all of the above. And so you begin to do, and this is what the ascetics did. The ascetics were methodical and intentional in cultivating the virtues. They would bite their tongue, literally, so they would stop speaking, right? So idle talk, idle hands, and gluttony, the stomach, these are the areas where you can start immediately and make progress. And you can put behind your idle talking and your excessive eating and your slothfulness, right? And then in all of that, if you're ascetically striving and you're cutting your back on things, you're going to start to see moderation. You're going to start to see get out from under the slavery, get out from under the dependency, right? We all have something. We're all struggling with something on some level. Like people are in different places. And hopefully over time, we actually can see, we can look back, maybe not at the time, but we can look back and we can say, let's say I've been Orthodox 30 years now, no, 32 years when I came into the church. So 1992, 1995, 1999, whatever, 2005, 2010, 2015, 2020, 2024, right? Am I the same person? Am I struggling with the same passions? Am I struggling with the same thoughts? Thank God, no. I can honestly, I'm not, we can see these things. It's not some special grace or I'm making a lot of progress, but you can see that you're not the same person. Clearly we change continually. We're maturing on a basic human level and we're becoming more mature, which is very helpful. But also spiritually, it's not the same. So we can look back and see that 2 years ago, I would have, sat and talked incessantly. But now today I have self-knowledge and I realize that I catch myself and I don't allow myself to idly talk just because, there's an egotism involved in that, right? There's an egotism involved in gluttony. It's all about me. I'm focused on me. I want to eat. I want the feeling. I want this. I want that. All of that is an expression of being enslaved to the old man and not being free. And so step by step, inch by inch, we fight the war. Right? There's war going on right now, Ukraine, Russia. Inch by inch, step by step, village by village, the war, they're fighting over that. What a tragic place. What a tragic thing. They're fighting over the land there and the place. Well, the same thing happens in our spiritual life. Inch by inch, step by step, day by day, we fight to become free from the passions and from the enemy behind the passions, which are the demons. And if you do that methodically, thoughtfully, with, as I said, idle talk, gluttony, sleep, all these, there's so many aspects of our life that we can chip away and introduce ingratia, which is abstinence, which is extremely important. And that's going to bring you into a place of moderation. But I would say that even beyond what people expect or consider moderate is where holiness begins, right? We're we're not satisfied with like having one foot in the passions and one foot in the world. We're in the middle. We're moderate, right? No, we want to be free entirely, but let's get to moderation if we're not there. And then we'll see about moving on beyond that, right?